Alright, we're back at it again, showing off the second battle. Flopped him this time. Showing off the contents to start off with. There's the cool stuff you get there to dice, the cars. They look pretty nice. Nice to get those hollow foils of these. The deck boxes look really nice. Whoops. I think it's pretty nice to get these. So I think people really appreciate these. Oh, here you go. Happy Merry Christmas. Having fun swapping it. My friend called it. He called heads. It's tails again. Our ref, Mr. Mime, is allowing it. So I have chosen for him to go first. So this time I'm playing Pikachu and my buddy's playing Reshiram. Start off with our hands. Figure out what to start as our starter. I think I had a decent hand, or not too good of a hand. Either way, I believe it gets disrupted right away, so I don't really care. Or nothing happens and I do care. But let's see if I have better luck with this Pikachu deck than my buddy did in the last video. If you want, go check it out. It was basically a slaughter of Pokemon battling. And I hope you enjoyed Mr. Mime Ref. There is a video of an unboxing of him, a brief unboxing of sorts. Just thought it was pretty cool to get him. Got him just for this occasion, so I hope he added a nice touch. He's a good ref, Mr. Mime. He's a good ref. Make sure everything's allowed. Alright, so he's got Reshiram out. I got a Pikachu on the bench. And 2 Jirachi. He's going to quick ball. Get rid of something. I couldn't tell what it was. Jeez. And I believe at this point, he's kind of thinking, is he still getting used to this deck here? If he's wondering, should he go for another Reshiram, or just go for the... Because it kind of sucks, because you don't get to do that going second part of the attack for Volcanion, so he's still wondering, should I still put Volcanion out? Sure, he can attach an energy to the Reshiram, but he was debating, I think he's just going to end up going with it anyway, and I'm kind of telling him to help out, you know, like I like to do that. We're playing this for fun. You know, it's not like I'm in a big tourney of my opponent. I'm not going to sit there and say, go for this to knock me out or something. But he's asking for advice. I'm telling him what I think, and either way, I don't know. Either go for that or go for the breaks in Charizard. We'll find out what he chooses shortly. After this message from our sponsor, nobody. Ha, 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 ha. Not even Pokemon would sponsor us. Yeah. Alright, so camera cutting off a little bit there. I couldn't see what he... I'm kind of reminded that this time, he hit the ref! Who did he choose? Looks like some of the cards are upside down. Alright, he's got a catcher, a giant hearth. And I believe he chose... Yep. He's going to at least get one energy on there, which is fine, because the way the deck was looking last time, I doubt he's going to be able to get too much on. I'm not going to be able to get stuff on the 3 energy on my Pikachu right away, so I guess I'll quick ball, get rid of, I believe that was the Eel. Electros. It's still, it was a neat card that they chose to throw in there. It's kind of like the Apom thrown into the deck too, where you're kind of like, yeah. I feel like both those weren't really necessary. But, you know, figure I'd get him. So I'm going to need, you know, discard that to get the 2 energy in there, which is just perfect for that. So let's see. Alright. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to... I believe by some miracle, that gave me just what I needed, as the car song would say. Boo, woo, woo, woo. And yes, well, I believe we still remember to flip for Jirachi between turns. Let's see, Jirachi give me anything? I think it was a switch, which is pretty good because I think I have enough to actually put 3 on Pikachu, which is kind of ridiculous, but it works out. Banish him. Attach. And then play from hand onto him, and then play the energy switch. Switch. And, hopefully I can have... There we go. Because I always talk about in my videos, I don't want to overplay my hand and then have him get a Vitality Band and do 230 onto me after I put 6 electric energy onto him. So I get to do 150. And then power up another Pikachu, and my buddy was like, of course. It's like, well, I'm not going to put on the Jirachi. I'm not going to... I don't see the point, because he only needs, to get a welder and some energy, which he has the Hearth, and he needs a welder, and then a Vitality Band, then he can knock out my Pikachu in one hit on this following turn if he gets everything he needs. So I don't play that. The only time I ever do the poor ref. But that's okay. Miami's okay. But the only time I would do it is if you know for sure, like, there's no way your opponent's going to be able to do anything to knock him out. Their attacks aren't strong enough to knock out your Pikachu, or they don't have the energy, and they're not going to be able to put all the energy onto something to knock him out. So if you know he's going to be 2K'd against certain decks, then I don't see the problem if you could pull off the bonus of the GX attack. But a lot of times I see players put 6 do the 3 and then put the 3 on him, and then and check out our latest video with Blacephalon. Opponent did that. I'm like, dude, have you seen what Blacephalon can do? So they did that, and then I'm sitting there like, all right, I had all the fire engine in my hand for a baby Blacephalon to go, bam! Knock him out, then he had nothing. I would have put up on the backup he had in the back. Now the backup's like, oh! And it has nothing. And they're like, I quit. They couldn't win. So, I don't know. You gotta... Just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. Just like there's a lot of time where, it's like, yeah, but I want to do the bonus effect of that GX deck. It's like, yeah, but if that 200 is enough to KO a big threat right away, who cares if you don't get the bonus effect from it? Do what you gotta do. Let's see right now. What did he do? Put down Volcanion. He's got 2 fire. Mine with our Gardevoir coin. He's going to use the Hearth. No, he's just dancing. I figured I'd flip him around, that way you can still see him in his shiny goodness. At least we'll still have Coco. No Mountain, but we'll still have and Electro Powers, but we'll still have Coco. So at least that's something good for the next coming year before he rotates out. And then I guess nothing from... I guess what is he doing? 150, 190, I guess. Might as well do some damage. That kind of sucks. So I survived. He had just able to get 2 more energy on. But use the Lolly Tag Team Supporter card and heal him and switch out to the healthier one, and then knock out. Oof. Poor guy. And then knock out... They slide. The slick sleeves. Put a Vitality Band on. Why not? And then do 160 to finish off, my friend. And boom. So, this looks like it's going to be a fast match there. A fast game. And then, who am I going to attach those to? I feel like they're not going to be able to knock me out. So, this is the moment where I'm like, I'm going to do that. Let's, just show off my hand there, yeah. I'll allow it. Mr. Mime allows it. Hey, wait, you can't talk. Oof. Let's see if he can get some kind of come from behind here. He's going to fire Crystal. To get those fire energies back, he must have a welder. Finally! This is what it's like. He must have just the worst luck when it comes to this, because he was playing the electric one out, couldn't get energy on to his Pokemon for nothing. Just from the bad hands opening and everyone shuffling trying to get stuff out, he just couldn't get it on there. He had to manually get 3 electric energy onto a Zekrom. And I managed to wipe him out. Because it just took too long for that. And I'm like, you can't get a welder to frickin' attach to these fire guys? Damn, that sucks. There we go. I mean, son of a... Gotta watch myself here. That's when it sucks. I'm like, dang. How... And then I'm sitting there like, he couldn't do it with the electric one there. He'll allow it. But at least it's turned around the luck in his favor a little bit there, so... Oh, he's got a good fire energy in his hand. Alright, so... Welder, and attach it to... He's just going to be like, screw it, sacrifice my Volcanion, and just getting someone else to go up. Which, again, he just needs a Vitality Band. Actually, he can attack right now, because he has the switch. So that's not too bad. And can he at least do the GX attack? Whoop, yeah, those sleeves get him so slick. Try not to hit the ref this time. I've noticed that. The tables have turned. I'm liking this. At least he's finally getting something to do with this deck. Yeah, he's just going to go off that just to start doing some damage. Because I won't be able to knock him out on one hit. The tables have slightly turned, and he's going to wait in case there's not going to... He's got that reset stamp I see. Ah, that reset stamp, you no good. Put a blue on him, why not? We're going to Marnie, and he's like, aw, he liked his hand. But probably end up helping him. And he got the stamp again, and 2 quick balls. He's got 2 balls, a resets. He's got 2 balls, a stamp, and a Volcanion. Or at least you can quick ball away the Volcanion if you want to, or, you know. I really don't think he needs Volcanion anymore. Ain't gonna do him any good. Alright, what am I gonna do? That is the question. I'm just gonna GX attack as well. To do 200 and then knock out his Volcanion, I guess. Or do 170 to the one in the back, I think, is what I'm doing. We'll find out with who I... Yeah. Except Volcanion gonna do poop. But surprisingly enough, he still kind of hangs on a little bit, which is kind of amazing. So I'm like, yeah, let's just figure that out to make the dice better. Put that perfectly 170 on there and just put 2 100s on. Onto him. Or whatever we got there. One. Whoops. There we go. We'll just do that. And then get another 100. Wait for that to happen while we see what happens, because he has a nice little combine here, because he's able... I do that, I know my Pikachu's going to go down. Yeah! Got a decent hand. But then he's just going to get rid of that, and then he's going to stamp me. I'm sure I'm going to be very mad. Gonna be very mad at Wool. I'm gonna get rid of both balls. Because he's gonna keep that stamp. He's gonna keep that stamp. Just to see what he's got. Get his last, probably Volcanion. 2 Volcanion left. Okay, so there's 4 Volcanion in the deck. Gotcha. So I find it very interesting how there's only 7 Pokemon in the entire deck for the fire one? 4 Volcanion, 2 of the Reshis, and then 1 of these. 7 Pokemon deck. And then he resets, but I'm like, oh, I know you're getting all excited about the reset, but did you draw for your 3? I don't think he did. But that's fine. That's the joy of doing this. Tape out there, screwing yourself over. Doesn't matter, the hand goes back in anyway. And he did a pretty good job of at least knocking something out. So, yeah, they're fun decks. And that's it. This has been
Professor TCG.